Hey, what is up YouTube? Jacob11 here, and today we are doing a answering your questions video, which is obvious by my little notebook here. So let's get started. My first question is from Sissy Hunt. Strange name, never heard of her before. But she asked me, would dinosaurs make nice pets? I suppose it depends on the dinosaur, because if you can afford their food bill, not only to mention their medical and health bills, I'm sure they would make nice pets like any other animal. I think that the smaller dinosaurs definitely would make better pets, like velociraptors, protoceratops. What else? Coreoceratops definitely would have made good pet. Psittacosaurus, Microceratus. Those dome-headed dinosaurs, Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimoloch. Those kinds would make good pets. But the really big dinosaurs, animals that are as big or bigger than elephants, if you can take care of an animal like an elephant, you could take care of them, and they probably would make nice pets. Hope that answers your question, Sissy, and thank you for giving me one. I got two questions coming up, and they're both from Dustin Kilpatrick, and he asks me, would dinosaurs make the human race become extinct, and how would they survive in the modern world? That's a pretty interesting question. I probably should have saved that for a discussion topic, because I got a lot of people asking me, what would happen if dinosaurs were still around today? Would they be able to survive? Yada yada yada. And really, I think the answer to would they make the human race extinct? Not likely. I mean, we've got firearms that people use today that can definitely take down animals as big as those. And not to mention, even if we didn't have firearms, humans could come up with some tools for preventing or even taking out animals of that size. I mean, we've done it in the past. People have been using bows and arrows, spears, atlatls, and they've been using them to take out animals as big as mammoths. And to be fair, even if they were around today, I don't think they would survive very well, for three reasons. One is of us, because we would be pretty much a detriment to their populations, as we do take on a lot of animals in this entire planet, because we take down the environment that animals live in, and there's not enough space for both humans and animals to live in the same place. Number two is the environment is so different from back then than it is now. And by that I mean the oxygen percentage in our environment today is of a very low percentage. It's around, what was it, about 13, 18 into the 20s? And back then it was up to 30 to 40s of oxygen percentage. So they would definitely have a hard time breathing, as oxygen is actually how dinosaurs got very big. And I'm not going to go off on a tangent just yet, but if you guys want to know how oxygen makes dinosaurs big, ask me down in the comments. What else? I think I said humans, oxygen. Oh yeah, space. There's not a lot of space in the modern day for animals as big as dinosaurs. And I think I said that a little bit earlier, and I'm going to go into more detail about it right now, is that right now we're in a world where there's only a few pocketed areas where really large animals can live and populate the area. I mean, animals like elephants, rhinos, hippos, lions, tigers, bears, they're in very low percentage of population ever since humans started hunting them. And I need to remind myself, there's a video I've been planning to make for you guys where I basically go on a rant about poaching and ivory trade and illegal trafficking of animal goods. That's the thing that pisses me off, and I really want to make a video on that as soon as I can. I'm still working on the script. But at any rate, yeah, humans would definitely be in detriment on dinosaur populations, because not only does it take a while for an animal to get as big as they do, but they lay a lot of eggs, and those eggs do get poached a lot by not just humans, probably if they were still alive, but also by other dinosaurs, any modern mammals, you name it. Now that is a really good a couple of questions. I really wish more people would give me some more intelligent questions like that. Okay, this next question is from Eric Hofferson, and he asks me, will you be a paleontologist? I actually don't mind. I actually would like to be a paleontologist when I get older. I also want to be an conservationist, an animal that prevents all of the modern living animals from going extinct. Because I like studying extinct creatures, but I don't want the animals I study today that are still alive and relatively healthy to become extinct. So yeah, I would like to be a paleontologist, but I would also like to be a zoologist and conservationist, if I can find the right school to teach me. This next one is from Andy Haddock, and he asks me, why do you make videos? Well, I like making videos just for the fun of it, and when people give me such great questions, I love answering them. There's not much I really can do as of right now because, well, it's hard to find a job right now for me. I say hard, I probably haven't been looking hard enough, but really there's not a job that's close enough to my house where I could take it. Also, really, I just feel like, I really want to see what I can do on YouTube. Because not only when Jurassic World Evolution comes out this year, that video game will definitely be on this channel, but I also want to review other dinosaur games and, share what I like to do and possibly play these other games that I have up here. Like, where did I put it? Here's a prime example. Here's a good example of a game I would really like to play, but I don't know how to record off of my Xbox. And that is Far Cry Primal. And by what I've played so far in this game, it's relatively very good. A few minor inaccuracies, but really that's not too bad. It's all pretty much a very good game. And if I can figure out a way to record on my Xbox, this will be a definite game to see on my channel. And since my Xbox had recently glitched and freaked out, the save date that I had on this game beforehand is definitely gone, so I'm going to have to replay it soon. I would also like to play some other games like, whoops, that fell. I'll have to pick that up. I would also like to play other games, things like this. Yeah. I'm not sure many people remember this game. But, yeah, Deadpool the movie wasn't the first thing to ever star Deadpool. He had his own video game, too. And this is a fun game. I really would like to play this game with you guys. Though I don't think you'd like it very much because I wouldn't be able to have a face cam and you wouldn't be seeing me wear this hat. So, whatever. Pros and cons. And when I have my friends over someday, I like to play games like these. Apples to Apples is actually a child-friendly version of Cards Against Humanity, if you know what that game is. So that would definitely gotta slide it in just right now. Okay. If you know what Cards Against Humanity is, you know that it's a pretty messed up game. So this one's a little bit on the safer side for smaller children. Though, smaller children still watch people play Cards Against Humanity. Was there any more questions? Yes, this one is from Brandon Collins, and he asks me, how do you really know what the dinosaurs really look like? And in parentheses, he says, colors, shapes, and what they had for breakfast. Well, I can tell what they had for breakfast just by looking at their teeth. Any animal, when you look at their teeth, you can tell about their diet. When it's like this T-Rex, I mean, you see those teeth, right? You don't have teeth like that for chewing on celery. No, sir, you do. Crud. Dang it, why does this thing fall? Sit up there right. Sit right there. Okay. Like I was saying, if you look at the teeth of an animal, you can definitely tell that it has a specialized diet. If it has sharp, pointed teeth like that, or, hold on. It has claws like these. Yeah, this is a velociraptor foot. Live with it. I mean, you don't have those kinds of things for gathering and eating plants. Gotta put this back now. Get in there. At any rate, what was I saying? When looking at an animal's teeth, you can definitely tell what they eat. And when it comes to colors and shapes, we base them off of modern living animals. There are plenty of modern animals that we base not only colors but shapes on. I mean, here we go. Let me pick this up. This is an old toy I still have sitting around. It's an Apatosaurus, I guess. Definitely a diplodocus of some species. And you can tell by the shape, it has very elephant-like feet and very elephant-type leg structure. And this is to help them stand upright and to move vast distances, kind of like elephants do today. But when it comes to color, some people go crazy with colors, and even though this is as crazy as some people would do it, it's a very nice color. I mean, really, it's a pretty good idea to show you what people do with colors and animals. But yeah, you can see a lot of people basing so many dinosaurs off of modern animals when it comes to color. Things like modern birds and crocodiles, a few mammals. I mean, you could tell that this is definitely based off an elephant just by how gray it is and how wrinkly the skin looks. And this is a very old plastic toy I've had ever since I was 6 or 7, somewhere around that age range. And really, when it comes to how they look and their shape and color, it's mostly speculation. I mean, we get a general idea of how tall, how long, how heavy they were. But when it comes to color and shape and size, it's really left up to speculation. I myself don't mind when people, like, if you look on the internet today, you'll see people posting pictures of when they have dinosaurs and they give them so much vibrant colors and they make them look a little bit like birds in some ways, and I don't mind that actually. That's actually pretty neat, seeing how people are starting to understand that dinosaurs and birds are related, and they're using birds as a kind of base for how a dinosaur's color and shape looks like. And I find that really interesting, and I really love it when people go that extra mile. It is freaking amazing what you can see on the internet when it comes to dinosaurs and such. Did I get any more questions? Excuse me for a minute, guys. One more and then we're done, but I'll finish up this other one. So yeah, when it comes to colors, shapes, and what they had for breakfast, Brandon, yeah, you just have to look at the body plan, you have to look at their teeth, and use modern birds, reptiles, and mammals as a base for what some of the dinosaurs would have looked like. But as for how they sounded, good luck. And my last question for this video is from Sarah Mackenzie Spears. Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate you giving me a question. And she asks me, what was the first dinosaur to go extinct? And I assume she's talking about the KT mass extinction, which is the end of the dinosaurs. And funny thing is, the first set of dinosaurs to go extinct were the herbivores. Herbivorous dinosaurs actually went extinct before the carnivores did. And that is all left up to speculation. And if you don't know what speculation means, it means best guess. I've been saying speculation a lot, so really speculation means best guess. But my best guess, for all of you, would be that herbivores would be the first to die. Mainly because during the extinction event, people theorized that a cloud of CO2 covered the atmosphere, and this essentially blocked out the sun. It didn't block out the sun's heat, but it blocked out the sun's solar energy, which is what plants feed off of in order to grow and in order to, feed herbivores. And without the plants, the herbivores get weaker and weaker and weaker until they die. And then the carnivores are left with a smorgasbord, a plethora of different animals to eat. But once they run out of food to eat, they start turning on each other. And after they start turning on each other, they kind of, you guessed it, died out when they have nothing left to eat. So really, whoop, crap! I almost fell. I almost fell over for a minute there. So yeah, really the first dinosaurs to go would be the large herbivores that take up a lot of vegetation. And then the carnivores follow suit afterwards after they have no herbivores or other carnivores to eat. I hope that answers your question, Sarah, and if you ever watch this video, thank you for giving it to me. And for all of you who give me such great questions, I want to thank you personally, because really I'm running low on questions and I really need to pick up a few more. So not only do I need more questions in the comments section, guys, I also need more of my friends at school to help me with more questions that I can answer on this channel. But as for this video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell down by my subscribe button so you can be aware of all my videos that pop up when they're uploaded. What else? Any more questions and ideas you have for my videos in the future, or if you can figure out a way for me to record from my Xbox and upload it to YouTube, tell me in the comment section down below. And until my next video, take care. Aloha.